Hello everyone, my name's Kate and welcome to Metaphor ReFantazio, if that's how you say the game. But welcome. This is gonna be kind of very scuffed. It's the middle of the night, or I guess early in the morning. The game literally just released, and I can't even adjust settings yet, so sorry if all the settings are very whack right now, but we'll try and get it fixed as soon as we can. Select an audio language. English, please. Sure. Ooh, this looks good. Autosave. Oh no. Unauthorized. Oh, okay. Work of fiction. All the stuff is purely coincidental. So yeah, sorry if audio and all that graphics, yada yada, is not good for the start here. We'll have to fix it up as we get access to things. Atlas. I don't really know too much about this game except for like bits and pieces here and there. But I'm very, very, very fascinated by the looks of the game from what I have seen, from the little bits and pieces here. And I mean, it's made by the same team that made 3, 4, and 5, Personas 3, 4, and 5.
I trust this will suffice. God smiles upon the generous.
Huh?
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit.
Ah.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Ugh. Hold it. Oh, he's gonna die.
You should have done the same.
Bye-bye.
The kingdom will perish alongside you.
Well, we're off to a pleasant start, aren't we? Ugh.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable.
Royal
an
magic.
invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
So this guy was supposed to be
Shadows
invincible?
stir in the castle, just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare
Oh yeah,
such
that guy.
atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
He could do it.
To die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
I assume you? Ooh. What in the world? Whoa. Book. Lots of books. To the fire the books go. See. Torn pages. Intro credits. Very stylistic, I'll give you that. That's for sure. Okay. What? What did I just see? Did he just tear out his own heart? Metaphor. ReFantazio. I'm not even like fully sure about what this game like actually is. Oh, hey. System settings, vibration, and auto advance off, anime subtitles on, confirmations, enable confirmation for guard, pass turn, all bow, no. When an enemy is defeated, lock onto an art. I don't even fully understand like what kind of battle system this game has. I should have looked at the demo potentially, but well, no. We're not skipping special animations. We have a dash, thankfully. Sound setting, we're gonna have to do more like learning on that rate. These settings are actually kind of what I wanted them to be, actually. I might have to lower them later, potentially, if it's causing too much strain on my system, but that's not a bad start for the... That's not a bad start. Yeah, good. I might want to turn VSync on. Yeah, why not? Well, it says it starts off, so... The only thing that I don't really know for certain is the audio stuff. Again, this might just not be... whoopsie. This just might not be good until... whoops. There you go. I was about to say, this just might not be good until I actually get like until another episode or whatever. But for now, that actually all works. Alright. New game. Might have to make it louder, I'm feeling. Cars.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Scheming man.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Well, I would say it do. I also can barely hear you. I kind of already see something I need to adjust once I get the chance. Also, cool cursor.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to up the volume here when I can. Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? Caden. You'll name the protagonist later.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Yes. I'm not... I am real. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust audio. For now, we'll just do this.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
You're correct, Scheming Man.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Fair enough.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? I don't think always.
More than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
Yeah.
This must be what you believe.
Kinda, yeah.
I confess my own answer still eludes me. But
Hmm.
consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Well, I'm very invested now.
So, let this tale begin.
Shall it? Difficulties. The regicide. Storyteller, for those who want to focus purely on story, battles pose no threat of death. For players who want to breeze through battles, this difficulty can be changed later on. Easy, normal, standard difficulty with battles with thrill and challenge. Hard, for players who want intense battles, and regicide. We're gonna go with normal. That's usually what I go for. I think that's our character.
Looks like
The
we're
blue
in here.
hair. Huh?
The capital's just
Ah.
through this desert.
Hi.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe.
I have a fairy
So now
friend.
the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
Yeah, and
Say nothing of the vacant throne.
Hi.
There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Fairy friend. Wait.
They're bandits!
Oh, what the? Hi.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Uh-oh. Okay. Ah!
An igniter?
Igniter?
How did they get one of those?
Seems like a powerful magic staff or something. Oh, guess we're being extorted or whatever.
Next one.
Hi.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
An Elda?
So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the cabinet?
Oh no.
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Hey, no. Mine. My book. Give me my book.
Hold it!
Ah!
Should have listened to us, chum.
Just give me my book back.
That's the one that gets stuck like that.
Okay. Red hair is helping us, I guess.
Through steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Give me my... Yeah. Ah. Shit. Help! Ow.
Aw, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Gallica.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
I think so.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Yeah. What mission?
What mission?
Oh my goodness, our character talks. What? That was actually a shock to me. I half expected our character to be just a silent protagonist. Huh.
Come on. This is no time for jokes.
Are you?
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Who are we?
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Madam, I don't know who I am or who you are. Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area.
Use the movement, hold this while dashing, and O to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform in their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. You can view tutorials seen in the main menu.
Just keep going straight. We're looking for somewhere high up with a good view.
Well, this game is already very cool, but I also need it to be louder. Yeah, I got a sword already. Item. Traveling boy. Medicinal herb. Fantasy novel. A novel depicting a fantasy world. The cover is faded and the author is unknown. Touring ensemble. Fine traveling clothes originally worn by nobles. Made with dirt-resistant fabric whose texture is curious to the touch. And blossom garment. Light, sturdy clothes made of woven wildflower petals. The technique behind its creation is a secret known only to fairies. Legacy sword. Fairy saber. Gallica only. Fairy clothes. Traveler's charms. Huh. So the fairy has a sword? I'm gonna be honest, is it a toothpick? Give me a second. We're gonna have to figure out the whole deal about audio a different time. This game is already really cool. And we literally have just started.
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move.
What in the world is that?
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us, though.
L2 to use face sights. This ability will let you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can. I guess I'm not supposed to fight right now.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Alright.
Strong ones ahead. These ones aren't messing around.
Where do I go? I'm getting bad flashbacks to Xenoblade. Oh god. Where's the territorial Rotbart? I know I'm gonna run into him eventually at this rate.
Look.
Yeah. What in the world?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Nope. Refresh my memory?
Right. What am I doing again?
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Yeah? Well, what is that mission?
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
Okay.
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road.
All right.
You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Ooh.
Right.
Whoa! It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring. You can just play music in my head?
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Huh. Fascinating. Thanks. Canonical songs is fascinating.
Hey, look.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trot is already in sight.
Let's
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec?
Memorandum? What is the memorandum? Oh, this is gonna... Okay, we may want to look at this. Magic. A general term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bend the laws of nature. It has a wide range of applications, from modest use in daily life to destructive power and more. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership and use, are required... However, which require a state permit for ownership and use, are required for people to be able to use magic. Many cannot wield magic. Magic igniters are a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test. With some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army, igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchase them is akin to buying land or housing. Interesting. The Gauntlet Runner. Often called runners as shorthand, a general term for magic-powered semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands, and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in lightly armed carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. Music and magic. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield, it is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society, and is thus rarely used. Gallica. A fairy who accompanies the traveling boy on his journey, doubling as a chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. Sanctism, a monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty, the religion of majority across the United Kingdoms. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer closere with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Wow, this game is already really pretty. I really like the graphic style already. I mean... Ooh. Can I fight the wolves? Actually, at this rate, I will be fighting the wolves. The wolves are fighting me! But I feel like I'm not supposed to be fighting right now! I want the items, though. But I kind of want to... Hang on, is there a save? There's no save. Chimera.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
You think?
They must have lost sight of us. We can relax.
Oh, I just realized I have a map. What? What did I just do? Keeps swinging his arm back.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah. Crap.
You don't have to tell me twice!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia.
Uchronia?
The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
A great seeker, bearer of fancy empowered. Hear my wish, and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa. This looks awesome. Oh, he's just being hung.
Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
We just have gallows.
For misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Oh dear. Ooh.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
Parapus?
Such a shame.
Huh?
Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh, hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
Is it not so wrong to want to be nice?
Look, we're not tourists here. We've got to stay focused.
All right.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
You call me an Elda. What is that? I have to assume it relates to the fact that I'm the only being here at the moment that I can tell that doesn't have any fantasy-like elements to them. I've noticed that all these people have horns, animal ears.
Look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Like, I've seen, like, a bunch of, like, obviously I'm seeing a bunch of people here with, like, you know, fancy elements to their body, but our character, the only fancy element I can tell is that we have heterochromia or whatever, aka our eyes are two different colors. Aside from that, our character is basically the only human around here.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Well, excuse me.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty?
Psst, psst.
They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Yes.
Careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much. Hard to see how the nation can come back from this. We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
What is this? Whoa.
His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out?
What is this curse?
No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice.
I also noticed that I'm there,
For the
along
man
with
who cursed His Highness
Galka.
and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. That's our mission right now. We have to infiltrate the military so that we can deliver a message.
Hey, are you listening?
I'm trying to remember story.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
So we actually have some ties to royalty, and it sounds like. At the very least, we were friends with royalty.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative.
Operative?
Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
It sounds like we're trying to get the prince back to the to claim the throne, but obviously he can't really claim it when he's in a coma, basically. Fair enough.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Fair enough.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you've lost and ask me for advice.
Open the local map. You're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Galka always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Save in safe spaces. How many save slots do we have, if I might ask? 16. I think that's about like the amount that the Persona series usually has. I can push people. Truly a fantastic game.
We have time for detours right now. If you're lost, just check your map. Just go straight down on the main street and you should find the recruitment center.
Yeah, sorry if the audio is quiet right now. I'm gonna have to figure it out once we do check afterwards. We got a bunch more stuff to look at. History. Kingdom of Uchronia. A union of allied kingdoms spans the Kingdom of Uchronia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of Montario, Uchronia being the suzerain, with its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king, Hythlodius, was this the United Nations' first ruler and is often referred to as the Founder King. Oh, wait. The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents, and ships can only set anchor from the southern inland sea, where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been few invasions from overseas, and the three countries have achieved long histories. Capital of the kingdom is the Grand Trad, the largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Uchronia. The most widespread religion is Sanctism, established as the state religion under the reign of the most recent monarch, King Hythlodius V. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and the Magic Association have excessive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. The time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but it can also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter, an igniter while sedentary poses a little problem, activating an igniter while moving is difficult, and is thus advised to use them more cautiously. Okay. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. The Gauntlet Runners filled the niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. They're small runners, roughly the size of an armed carriage, with a simple deck addition, but it's more common to see models that walk on legs with an internal living area comparable to a modest house. Legs are more common in their design than wheels, partly because of their versatility in all matter of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost-effective and stronger than artificially creating all the components necessary. Gotta look back at all this. Okay. Elder Tribe, the 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes. They are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as the Klemar's horns or the Brusain's long ears. The Elder Tribe, however, bears no distinguishing feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. Oh, great. Klemar. The Klemar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of their head. Klemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Uchronian royal family are Klemar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Klemars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Klemars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. Brusaint. one of the most populous tribes in the United Kingdom, second only to the Kleemar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Russaint women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Kleemar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Russaint pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. The Parapus tribe, a tribe recognized by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including gold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or for worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics despite being nearly as populous as the Russaint and Kleemar tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. The Prince of Uchronia, the son and heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. Alright.
Whatever will I do?
Well then, now that we've got that... Oh, this is awesome. Ooh, hello, you look important. Parapus woman.
An elder, huh? Very unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude. Just mind yourself. This thing ain't the friendliest of inferiors.
Does that bother you?
I'm fine. Parapus tribe or not, I can knock these fools 6 ways from Idol's Day.
You seem like you'll be important later. Not place for inferiors.
Look at that, you can see the...
Look over there, you can see the royal palace.
No way, that's not right. That's where the Grand Cathedral is. At least I assume so, since it's off the main street.
And what is it?
Seems to me sanctism is really privileged. It's a really privileged thing around here, even more so than the monarchy.
Hmm? Hi. You look important. I feel like are we just gonna be able to see a lot of important characters here?
Oh, come off it.
It's an elder. Why is one of your kind here in the Grand Tribe?
What's wrong with me being here?
Isn't it obvious? The church has made it clear. The elder wields devilish magic that defies the teachings of sanctism. Devilish magic, she says. If you're so magical, I doubt you have it so hard in life. It's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene.
Damn.
Whatever will I do?
Can I not just exist?
Stop!
They asked you to step away from the accumulator. That goes double for one of your tribe. Accumulator? Looks like you don't know anything. How pathetic.
What do you think you're playing?
If you have no business here, then be gone. You're getting in the way of my work. Don't know what an accumulator is.
What is there to do
Yo,
now?
winged people?
There was no ordinary animal. There were traces of something gargantuan crawling about after all. So many rumors concerning monsters in the wasteland. Why, it's all you hear about these days.
That's not...
Few, but I read about them in Julian's book. It claims there aren't any near the royal capital yet.
That's terribly unfair.
What the heck is that? So we've got another race that has like winged people. I wonder if we can see other signs of other races here. We got horses.
That's terribly unfair.
That's the end of this man.
Oi! Just can't stand it.
A few years ago, gauntlet runs used to park here in this carriage parking area. Looking at them was the only thing I looked forward to, but nowadays there's a ban on them or something.
I also noticed that we have the date displayed. I wonder how important that is. It is Waters Day.
Oh my, what did you do?
Elder, you walked all the way here. Don't tell me, you ran into some trouble, huh? Oh, hold on. Probably kicked out of the carriage, were you? My sympathies. That's being an elder for you, I suppose.
Listen, sorry I didn't have cool fancy features when I was born. Sorry for being inferior.
Let's not.
Let's not stray too far. If you're lost or something, check the map.
I want to explore, damn it.
All right then.
I do like that our character talks, though. I wonder how many other important characters I can find before actually advancing story.
You have to believe me. I saw it with my own two eyes. A monster was attacking a town and... Come now, if any of that were true... Ooh, the army would have already been dispatched. Enough of your daft stories. You've already just got spooked by a wild dog and mistook it for a monster. A normal man would have just moved on, and yet here you are hopping on about it.
Hey, mister.
Look, it's an elder. I wonder if there's anything down here. I can't go... Wait, can I?
Hey!
Sanjiro, it's where we saw the gallows and those beggars. Let's not go there without good reason.
I already like Gallica as our companion. She seems funny.
An elder? Here?
An elder? Is my existence really so putrid?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Hmm? Slinging spells.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Hmm. What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside.
So it's basically what allows you to actually use magic.
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
That's right. Gallica seems to be able to use magic without any kind of igniter. At the very least, she's able to use music.
Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Look at that smug expression. Also, aha! So red text means it's adding to the memorandum. Gotcha. We have collected 5% of the memorandum. There's a lot of stuff to read, isn't there? Magla, a technical term for magic power that serves as a basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because Magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that Magla may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. Oh, so that's what those weird particles we often see in the that we saw in the cutscenes were. It's Magla.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Yeah, hi.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Well, if we're going to be fighting, it wouldn't be hurt to have some magic.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
It looks cool. The royal scepter? Also, the royal scepter? An ornate king-like scepter passed down through generations of the Ukrainian and royal family, proof of their right to rule, a magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king, and the popularly termed royal magic it commands serves both as a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. So the king literally has the ability to cause natural disasters. Consequently, any king of Ukrainia must be well versed in magic, and the boon of royal lineage is not enough to ensure succession to the throne. Historically, there have been many cases where an offshoot member of a prince's family has become king, when the bloodline's most direct inheritor was judged not to have enough magical aptitude to truly wield the royal scepter. Interesting.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
Well, excuse me for suddenly being dropped into fantasy realm.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
Well, considering the staff makes it look like it has a rib cage, I can't say I don't see the power in it.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, but no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous.
Yeah,
She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
fair enough.
We don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
All right. I was curious, though.
Let's head there.
The royal magic. A powerful magic passed down through the generations of Ukrainian kings, invoked through a unique magic igniter called the royal scepter. It has tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. There are several records of its use in the long history of the kingdom, be it for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent a strong deterrent power to the royal family and the kingdom. Ugh, I joined the army because I looked up to Lord Louis, but now I get my ass handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things, currently. Any other important looking NPCs? I'm going this way. Whee! Grand Trad. Regolith Garand Capital. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should just be up ahead.
Recruitment center? What, you want a list or something? It's just down the road if that's the case. But an elder enlisting? Bloody hell, what did it be next? Wouldn't be in such a sorry state if Louis was in power.
A mouth in the sky. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind. Let's just grin bear it.
Yeah, people really don't like us. That is a man with a cage on his head. Hi there.
Young man, I interest you in our shop's wares? There's no ordinary Mustari shop.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, we're actually in the middle of something. We got something to do at the recruitment center.
Recruitment center? If you're lost, it's a large building down the street and to the left. Stop by when you have time. I do business here all the time, so if you're in the area, do stop by.
Thank you, cage head. We've already had the two important looking characters we just randomly met. What the? Ooh. Tall. Ooh.
That's wrong.
No. Oh, we actually have new stuff. Forden. Astivum Forden, the 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism, and as such is the leader of the crown theocracy. Sorry, I lost track of where I was reading. Despite hailing from the Roic tribe, rather than the more common Clemar or Rusaint tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something as an interim king, given his positions as the leader of a moderate faction. The recruitment center. A center located in every city for people to apply to join the army. For those without family or means, volunteering is one of the quickest ways to earn money and social credibility. Recruitment is not always open, but concerns about public safety due to the sudden death of the king, as well as monster outbreaks in the area, has led to an unusually long recruitment period in the royal capital. I really like this memorandum thing. I'm an elder. Why, you scared of me?
You should be.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
A lot of you just something done, madam.
Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Thanks, Galka. Oh, you're coming with me. I thought it sounded like you weren't going to come in here.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
Look at the schnauzer on orange hairs.
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Actually, both of them got pretty big schnauzers.
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Well, great.
Mark my words. War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
Damn.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Okay. Hi.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
Howdy.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
War orphans?
So, what brings you to enlist?
Well, I want to fight for a change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no?
And?
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy.
Luck can be a skill if it's good enough.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Oh, we actually get to have the main character's name. I don't know if this game has a main character name. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna look up if there's an official. Gotta reach my iPad. Oh, whoopsie. I just unplugged my headset, reaching for my iPad. Let me plug myself back in real quick. Alright, let me look this up. I want to see if this game actually has like a canon name for the protagonist. So, Metaphor ReFantazio. Main character name. What is the protagonist's canon name in Metaphor ReFantazio? Revealed during the demo, where if you change the game's language after naming your protagonist, it will automatically revert to its default. This means we know the protagonist can name in a variety of languages. For Portuguese, his canon name is Pedro. For Spanish and Italian, his canon name is Victor. For German, his canon name is Wilhelm. For French, his canon name is Eric. And for English, his canon name is Will. Apparently. Character's name is Will. Considering it sounds like my name's being used for something else.
We'll get some use out of you yet.
Considering it sounds like my real life name is actually being used for something else, I didn't think it would be fitting to name him me.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Thank you.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and niter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Well, at least he wasn't that rude to us. I mean, he was kind of moving things along, sure, but...
Oh, long line. Guess we got no choice but to wait our turn.
I want to talk to this guy. You seem important.
You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, so was there something you needed?
Are you really a noble?
I take you over my own view. Yeah, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. They said tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. I wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a parapet stands a chance.
Look at that.
A lot of wanted posters. No time for gawking. We have to get in line. Well, excuse me.
Blast it. I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here, but they really make you work alongside creepy elder. A parapet I can deal with, but a right ominous.
Where'd you hear that?
God's own scriptures, I swear. You can't expect an elder to know shite.
Let him say what he wants. Finding someone like him would be a waste of energy. Well, I'm skipping a line.
Well, you're cutting in line too. Everyone get their knives in order. I won't have a false direction. Why don't my thugs come in here?
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too?
Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. If you want a magic igniter, join the queue. Cunning's only going to get you chewed out.
Let's hurry.
Wait. Join the queue. Evening. 23 degrees Celsius.
I heard they get sightings.
Sightings? Also, okay.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Hume?
Next,
Hume?
another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others.
Hi.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Well, there is a first for everything.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
Wait your turn.
Spare off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
I like this guy already.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it?
At least he has a conscience.
You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
He has a sword.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Thanks, mate.
For making a scene. You all right?
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
I hope you're our friend.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
A cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
So, it sounds like they're interchangeable, honestly.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. Oh, so that's what you're pointing to. I was wondering, like, what are you doing? Huh. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Ooh. Thanks, mate.
Wow, that's a real map.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings.
Also, I don't, can I ask something? I don't think I've seen a single person here acknowledge Gallica's existence, so either she's hiding very well or something else is happening here.
My name is Captain Klinger.
Klinger?
At this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Oh, good.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Thank you. Night. 11 degrees Celsius.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood.
Really?
Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
All right. Night night.
Hey. You awake?
Yeah. You need something?
I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you.
What's up?
Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
You want to talk?
I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
I'll be alright. This is how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
You're right. It shouldn't be.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Uh-oh.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
I see.
Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Oh. Sure.
Sure, I guess.
Have a look.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
Have a look. What's this book say? What the? Huh?
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
Is the... Wait, that's hilarious. Is the fantasy world in the game, like, real life?
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later.
You're the one who told me to get some rest.
Good night.
Late night. Sure. Will. Next day, Arbor's Day. Hi.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm
Oh.
fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book.
Aww.
You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down.
God.
It's tragic. And no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix...
Hey, hey.
You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
What the?
Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end.
Bro.
I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
What friends are for?
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Hey, hey. Oh, God. Strange corrupting thorns. And eventually those thorns just covered him.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Making his dream real. It just occurs to me, we don't know your name yet, bro. Oh, I see a carriage on the road. Carriages, I should say. Into the wasteland. And that's...
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
What? Medals Day?
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort.
World map. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press X.
This place here.
Let's see. That's where you want to go.
That's an army campsite. We spent last night here.
Let's see here.
It'll probably be a while before you go back.
Wow, I can full on just look out everywhere. Yo, what is this? The man kraken.
Hey, don't forget.
That's where our contact should be, so hopefully we should find him quickly. Got it.
Then.
All we can do now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
I hope I wonder how much I'm gonna have to worry about days. Like, is the game gonna be just a set schedule and this is just like...
Northern Border Fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, here we are. We got more stuff. Magla crystal. A crystallized cluster of magla that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester. Though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially, the color of the crystal depends on the formation process and its impurities. High purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that maglet crystals are dangerous to have to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay because there was little evidence to support it. But recently, even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. The northern border fort. A defensive fort on the northern edge of Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania to the west. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has outlived its political and strategic relevance, and is most often used as a training ground for new soldiers. The fantasy novel. The book Will carries with him. It is a memoir-style novel depicting a country where neither magic nor a notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth, quite literally a fantasy world. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in the present day. It is a will-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. I see. That's why we're so protective of it.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you blackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Spare us this drink.
Yippee!
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with only one tribe.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
Huh. Well, now I see why he got assassinated.
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Bruh.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman.
You don't got the balls.
Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Thanks? Oh, that worked.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Leon. I'm Will.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
What the?
Is that a soldier?
Hey,
speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
They attacking the fort?
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wound.
Are you scared?
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
Are you a coward?
There's no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Oh boy. How much?
Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
You and me, Stroll. Are you gonna join our team?
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yo, you got a helmet now.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Stench?
Hey, did something happen?
You can't see her, can you?
Is that a fairy?
Oh,
Did you
wait.
catch it yourself?
No, you can see her. She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Okay, so it's not the case that people can't see her. She's just good at hiding.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
All right.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Sounds good.
You know how to use an igniter properly?
No.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Thanks.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Thank you, Stroll.
I'm with you.
New ally, Stroll. Stroll. Oh, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
I can fight.
Just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
I like your armor. I love it. She has cute armor. Nice.
Okay?
This is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Are allies inside here?
Yep.
Yeah, that's my guess. Somehow we gotta find him.
You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally.
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see. Well, whatever the cause, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside.
Skills. Mage fire. Uses equipped igniter to deal weak fire magic fire damage to one enemy. Uses 8 MP. Gallica's the guide. Okay. Stroll. Leon Stroll, a young man from the Clemar tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trad. A genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family, but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent overfamiliarity, Stroll doesn't seem to mind. I like him. Mag and money. I have a sword. I also feel like I should save. Right, I can't save. Alright, what's going on in the castle? Or the fort. That sounds bad in here. Oh my god. What the hell happened in here? What is that? What the hell is that?
That's a human.
A human? What? They're calling it a human.
We have to help the survivors.
All right. A human? Okay, that's that's foreboding as hell.
Damn it.
Damn. This is horrific. So many dead.
Yes, I hope you're safe.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Is anyone alive in there? Answer me.
No, none of them are breathing.
We were too late. but there might be others. Let's keep searching.
Humans.
God, get back. We've got company.
It's an egg! What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier.
Smaller boy. Is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it.
Wait, if it's a human, did we even stand a chance?
All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. Glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it.
Stan, the two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack.
Press triangle to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press triangle at any time, but if you use square attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to him, eventually stunning them.
No choice.
This battle's ours.
Come here! Opening volley.
Squad battles with stun enemies. When engaging in a squad battle against a stun enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon or triangle to use skills. Performing an action will expend one turn icon at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins.
Oh, fire! Wield arms!
Enemy turn. The egg attacks! 20 mag.
That was the last of it.
Phew, we pulled through somehow.
We're alive, and that's all I can ask. Let's press forward while we still can.
Human.
Yeah! Legacy sword critical!
Ragged fur. Unscathed truth. Level up. Ah, distribute. Strength raises physical attack damage. Magic raises magical attack damage. Energy lowers damage sustained from enemies. Agility raises hit, evasion, and escape success. And luck... Okay, so it's the exact same kind of system, sort of, from Persona. And Shin Megami.
I think we're in the clear.
I should probably go back up, because there was like a pathway up top. Interesting that we call the monsters in this game humans.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
We had the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right?
If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using a square, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Get over here!
Burn the egg.
Mage fire.
Unscathed triumph.
We made short work of that.
Medicinal herb.
I say grab it.
Well, considering that showed a tutorial, I'm going to assume this is the correct way to go for the story. But I want to explore. I want to explore. Jail cell, jail cell.
Yeah. Come here.
It's a tooth. I guess I should also check for something now. I don't think I can change tactics or whatever. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, here we go. Give me that. Revival medicine. That'll be handy. Get over! You don't need to waste your MP every turn. I'm noticing that Leon's not getting any experience, though. I wonder if that means he's not, like, properly joined the party yet. There is another thing that I know about this. There is, like, one thing I know about this game that apparently is big in it, which is something called, like, archetypes, which are supposed to be, like, your job class system, I think. It sounds like it's going to be something pretty big, so I wonder if we're going to learn about it here. Gotcha! Strike! I wonder if that's what this is going to culminate into, getting that, looking at whatever this, archetype stuff is. Hey.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded.
Don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all, bloody hell.
You really had to curse me with your dying breath, huh?
You're so young. A fresh recruit. Get away from here. Now. That thing up ahead. No. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. The monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Damn it. That damned elder. I knew this fort was cursed. That's why that whole attack. You're Wyatt. Hey. Calm down. It's not his fault that the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
We're too late.
Item right here. Medicine. Thank you, Galka.
God. Wait. You two. You're perhaps searching for someone.
That's right.
Get it now. I thought as much. That makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason?
Well, to tell you the truth,
No! That cry. Is that the human from earlier?
it sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry! We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower!
Let's hurry.
Yeah. Ali could be up there too, yeah.
Here we go. The first move's ours.
Mage fire!
And insta-kill. I wonder what the max level in this game is. And I wonder if you can like farm and explore like you could in like any other RPG. Hello, Tooth.
This battle's ours. Let's go. Good one, Strong. Still here?
Enemy turn. Cannot move. Look how sad he looks. I feel so bad. Level 3. Let's give myself endurance.
I think we're in the clear.
If it's useful,
Medicine.
grab it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Let's give him a fight. Let's settle this quick.
The element of surprise is on my side.
Done yet. Let's go.
Fire. Unscathed triumph.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, hello. Old coin. Gotcha.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Thanks, troll.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I need more experience. I need to become more broken.
This battle's out. Let's take them. Let's go.
I wish to destroy game's logic.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Still, it is fascinating how we're fighting what they are calling humans. There is something very... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's definitely interesting. There's something about the way that they're calling enemies humans that's very interesting. I don't quite know how to explain it, but it's very interesting. Hi? I didn't even see you, honestly. I got so confused when that happened just now. What in the world?
I think I'm getting used to this.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Scan a bunch of items. Also, thanks, Stroll, for using all of your MP. Can I not change how you act? I would love to change how you act. Oh, hey, Magla pills. Pills here.
The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be any survivors. Facing that monster together may not even be save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do.
Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing?
Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself.
This time?
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I think you'd refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for.
I won't let you die up there.
That's true.
I can't just leave you up there. I can't just leave you to die up there.
Huh. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for your others than yourself.
For right now, I'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
I shall. I feel like I should save, but I can't.
What do you think?
I know it. The human from earlier is up there. What should we do?
You're right.
Alright, so we're about to have a boss fight, apparently, it sounds like. Consider selling it. Sorry, I got hypnotized. Because you used all of your freaking MP, Stroll.
Ready?
Let's go.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it. Let's face the human.
Jesus. What in the hell?
Such tremendous power.
Jesus Christ.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Alright, let's do it. Peril.
Damn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. The Homo Gorlio.
They won't hold back. Fire!
Well, we might as well use whatever. Okay.
Monster. You're mine.
Oh dear. Wing beat. Wing beat.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
It's not taking any damage.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Let's go.
We're not in a good spot here, mate.
Spin slash. Okay. We're in a real bad spot here.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'm distracted. You two, run!
Bull.
What?
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
No! Troll!
This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool.
No!
Just run for it.
No! I'm not leaving you.
Oh, fate saddled child.
Huh?
Oh, anguished traveler.
Huh? What? What the? Huh?
Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Huh?
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command.
Huh?
Time has come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Heart? What in the world? My heart! What the? What the? What the? What is this? Oh! Oh, this is awesome. All right, human. Let's have ourselves a rematch, shall we?
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Oh, I think I can fight back just as easily. Sick and die. Okay, die is the heal move. That's ironic. Or day. Sick.
Scour.
Winged.
That did the trick.
What the? My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Resist? I resist its wing attacks now?
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you feel one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hanging an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks the head and blade feet.
Oh, that's sick!
Maybe not.
Oh, that's awesome! Archetype. So this is an archetype. So this is how we're dealing magic damage then. Bro, this is awesome!
Come forth, royal soul.
Oh, I can aim for its other parts.
Wind.
Sick! There we go!
Stay calm. Seeker.
Seeker?
Scour. All right. How's that?
There go its legs. Is Seeker what the archetype's called?
Seeker.
Wing.
You hit their weakness.
I won't hold back. Scour.
Take him out. Bro, that was sick! Devour. It's eating it like an apple.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Oh, this is some bull.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating its own
Well, then we take out the apples.
Stop those apples.
It doesn't have an infinite supply.
Frenzied wings. Here's this. Sick. There goes an apple. Frenzied wings. And what is this, like, lines?
You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Sure. Do it.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Knock it off!
Now it can't heal itself anymore.
Thanks.
Don't waste your chance. Let's go.
With pleasure.
Wind.
Sick. Ah!
Scour.
Not much longer now. Damned human!
Wind. Still up?
Just a little bit more. I don't think we need to heal. Just keep sticking on it. There we go. It's down. There goes the human. Ugh. Gorleo's apple.
Okay, I'll strive for greater heights.
So, what did I just do and how did I do it? Because that was awesome.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Huh?
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity.
Power of a hero.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
That's the one that was talking to me earlier, Gallica.
What was that power you used?
Great question.
Your metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy.
I know. It was awesome. Stroll. You're right.
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
Stroll. You okay?
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Hey there.
Voice. Grius. Oh, thank goodness
Oh,
you're alive.
you're who we're looking for.
Gallica, you made it.
Hey.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
Oh well, damn. This is a important person.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him.
Yeah.
The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Shall we?
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
I wonder if everyone can awaken then. It said that everyone has that in them. That the hero spirit. Resonant vessels. When an archetype's power causes a transformation, the first stage is that of the heart becoming a metallic object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce their determination and their hopes for it onto their newly made heart, which urges the body to awaken. This outcry is akin to the battle cries of a hero's past, who are known to call upon archetypes in the face of danger. It could be said that the transformation makes the wielder an ideal version of themselves. Seeker. That's what our archetype was.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
By the way, did you see what I turned into? It was sick.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
Also, my heart is metal now, apparently.
So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
I would like to know that just as well as you would, buddy.
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Fair enough.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time.
Oh.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for
Look at his
yourself.
cell phone. Through the mirror lies a prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village. Yeah, that ain't good.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse. So killing him is the only way to lift it.
Oh.
If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Kill him?
You have to kill him?
Suppose we'd better start at the beginning.
Yeah, you should.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
So this is our main villain, it seems. Luis.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
Why?
But his son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
That would give him access to, like, the power of, like, the cataclysmic power of the royal scepter, right?
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
He must have a lot of power.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly.
Even so, you shouldn't just kill people. Like, you shouldn't just kill the king and the prince willy-nilly.
Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
But maybe with the power of an archetype, we can fight back.
You're that worried about him, and this isn't going to be easy.
But we have archetype now.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Estral.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
Grius, did you not understand what he just said?
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Grius, with the situation we've gotten ourselves in, it probably would be best for us to have as many collaborators as possible to kill Luis.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
Yeah!
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Quest start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guillauburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown.
Louis will also be at the royal funeral. If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Alright.
Counting on you.
Grius, the Balharn veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest.
Are you a party member? You're probably going to die later. I'm going to be real with you,
It's
Grius.
your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
I need to know more about this. Humans. Also, what is the prince's curse? The lingering malevolent magic sustained by the prince during his assault 12 years ago. At the time of the incident, great minds from all over the country attempted to break the curse, yet none were successful. Those who can see the flow of magla say it resembles poisonous briar vines entwined around the sleeping prince. The Farside Mirror. A mysterious-looking glass tinted it with magic, entrusted to Gallica by the Resistance for her secret mission. This pair of identical mirrors reflects the view of the other, no matter the distance separating them. Gallica possesses one half of the pair, while the other remains by the prince, allowing her to check on his condition at any time. Originally owned by the prince, it is a small item that is impossible to make with contemporary technology. Some believe it may in fact be a divine artifact. Or relic. It's the same thing. The Hidden Village. A hidden village whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince, afflicted by a curse, is being sheltered and receiving treatment here. This is also where Will and Gallica were issued their secret mission. The prince's assault. An assassination attempt on the prince 12 years ago. Assailants from infiltrated the palace attacked the prince as he was sleeping, catching the royal guard by surprise with their sudden appearance within the secured grounds. Though these loyal guards gave a chase, they ultimately made a cataclysmic blunder. Not only did they allow the prince to be harmed, they failed to capture the assailants or even ascertain their identities. The assailant who made direct contact with the prince was a mage who fled the palace after casting a high-level curse. Thanks to the efforts of the royal healers, the prince avoided an untimely demise, but they were unable to free him from his affliction. According to the royal guards who fought the band of assassins, the only clue regarding the identity of the mage was that they were patently not an adult. This assailant was able to arrange a sneak attack within the palace, had a masterful command of high-level curse magic, and the appearance of a child. By all accounts, the only person to match these unique criteria was Louise, who afterwards was strongly condemned by all in the palace. However, no evidence could be found, and justice is still yet to be served. Grius. Arvid Grius, a veteran rogue warrior and resistance member alongside Will and Gallica. He infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. Louise Guillauburn, a Clemor royal army officer of great renown who managed to become nobility at exceptionally young age. He possesses extraordinary skills as both a warrior and an archmage, but even more highly regarded are his capabilities as military strategist, for which his superior insight and grasp of psychology set him apart. His faculties as a young soldier were so shrewd that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him a monster in the making. He prizes rationality above all else, strictly adhering to a policy of appointing officers by their capabilities alone, without regard for tribe or origin. As a result, senior officials accuse him of trying to undermine tradition. However, he now wields an influence far beyond a typical officer, and many believe he will be the youngest person ever to be appointed the army's highest-ranking position of general. Mage. A general term for those who have good command over magic. Formally, it refers to those who have achieved a national qualification in professionally use magic. However, as many commoners have difficulties discerning those who are formally qualified, this catch-all term rose to prominence. There are several tiers to mage certification, with the majority being for low-tier artisans, engineers, and soldiers, which limit the type of and usage of magic. However, some professions have fewer restrictions, such as magic professors and healers. The higher the tier of certification, the more difficult it is to obtain. Few in the kingdom hold the highest tier, and one bearer alone can influence nations.
It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast.
And yet we were able to fight it with the archetype.
All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
I see.
And? Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
So we gotta figure out what the humans are.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide.
Yep.
Quick, covert assassinations are best bet.
That's still a terrible option, I feel.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior.
Well, now he's not the only one who can take out humans.
The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Grius, you're probably going to die.
Fire should eat the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. What was that power in you, I wonder? Grease seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off.
I want to talk some more.
Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest.
It seems our archetype allows us to use magic without an igniter, too. Chase support. Hero passive. Makes support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. I can't wait to see more archetypes, and I assume the other characters are going to start getting archetypes as well. Like, I want to see what Stroll gets for his archetype.
You've done a fine job delivering the message, lad. It's finally time for us to ask for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family before you infiltrated the army. Who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness and the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly. That's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow.
You know...
Let's take some rest. Late night.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
I tore out my heart, Gallica.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital.
I don't wanna...
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
And that's your fault. How? You couldn't have known about the human being here.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Gallica, you couldn't have... It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
How would you have known about the existence of the human there?
You say that, but...
Gallica.
Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Oh. Yeah. You want to read more of the book?
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
No. What the? Huh? What the hell? Hi?
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Who?
I've been waiting.
Who?
And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Did I just... nice cat. I like your cat.
You truly are an intriguing one.
Hi? How did I get here? And who are you? And who's your cat?
In moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Wait, what? Are you some kind of like Grand Archivist?
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
What? What do you mean? Oh, hey, I'm just a dude who wrote your book. What do you mean? Why are you in my dreams?
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
Cat.
I call it academia.
Academia?
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place.
Oh.
It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance are we talking?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to.
Well, yes.
I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within.
I noticed that. It was sick.
It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
Interesting.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth.
So archetypes are basically the spirits of, like, basically like the personification of old heroic virtues or whatever.
However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
It seems like we're gonna be a wild card.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay. You got yourself a deal. Why am I so short? I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
The virtue of the seeker?
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Is this a social link? I noticed that you're using persona sound effects. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in academia. Bright-eyed student. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in academia. So we're not the only one who can actually change between things, it sounds like. We can actually change other party members once they have it, too. What the... Huh? What is this called? The Vitruvian Man or something? I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. Oh, in that case, there's probably...
Meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
You know what? I guess I can... If you say when you say Seeker and Moore is Moore is for the Seeker, then it makes me think of, like, seeking knowledge in a way. And I mean, it is in academia.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
I'm gonna have to use my days wisely, aren't I?
Already then?
Perhaps.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we are to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
Okie dokie.
They'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. Be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of which, you haven't explained it?
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path.
Oh yeah, Moore told me.
Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Okie dokie.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us to the Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next time, up Grand Trad.
Stop.
I have no intention of going back there.
This place here. This place here.
This place here. The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready?
Good.
We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just up ahead. Don't stray off the path.
What's the matter?
I may just be imagining it, but I can't but feel like we're being watched.
No.
You sleep in the wilderness, though?
Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
You're looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look, up in the air.
A large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush.
So what now? Like, we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can just hide and wait it out?
No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides,
Let me guess, you can move much faster if I died back then. You
need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move, so don't fall behind.
Pushing forward.
Humans. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amounts of volatile magma, and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature marking little sign of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unnatural physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sightings of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have long been dismissed from being any real threat. However, recent years have seen them reappearing with more rapid frequency across the Crown's lands, which has the people uneasy. Archetypes. A mysterious power that Will has awakened to. Shining magma engulfs the entire body, transforming it into a giant figure reminiscent of a hero. It seems to be a sort of magic, but clearly not the same kind as the igniters issued by the army. Everything about it deviates from what is commonly known of magic. It seemingly allows us to use our own magic too. Academia, a mysterious room described by Moore as a hall of wisdom, reminiscent of a researcher's study. The chamber is filled with all manner of objects rarely seen anywhere else. From books containing secret knowledge regarding archetypes to forbidden texts and tools which accurately map the movement of the stars, among countless others. The Nord Mines. A mine dug in the hills of northwest Uchronia. Due to the abundance of high-quality magma crystals, the mining efforts have long been run under the king's direct authority. However, some sort of catastrophic accident took place several years ago, costing many lives, and the mine was temporarily closed until the cause of the incident could be removed. However, the mines remain shuttered even now, and they're generally thought of as abandoned. Nevertheless, as ample magma veins still remain and the mine's entrance was never sealed off, the past years have seen a reliable influx of daredevils who come seeking their instant fortune in the mine's remaining prizes, which has led to its own associated problems. More. An enigmatic young man imprisoned in a peculiar study called Academia. He first contacted Will during a particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousness. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic, or his profound expertise on archetypes. Whoa! What was that? What? Hang on. Did you see that? I saw that. What was it? Yo, wait, if I stand still for a bit, hang on, we're gonna test this. If I stand still for a bit, just like let it idle, will it happen? Is it? Well, that does it. That's Seeker. Whoa, when I attack my body, it like shines. Ooh. This is awesome. Glue moss.
Stop. Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there.
Hunters. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful.
We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now.
Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you.
Of course.
Oh, you're starting to catch on. Can't let fear paralyze you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up that hunter. What do you make of it?
It's weaker.
Indeed, you slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge.
You can activate face height to identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Glow. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you've leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. Okay.
Engage in a weaker force. Clear your mind. Simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword.
Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into squad battles, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press L1 when it curses over an enemy, you will lock onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
Understood? Now try it for yourself, lad.
Right there.
That's satisfying. That is very satisfying. Just cutting down enemies like that.
That's right. I've one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortune can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine.
Initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use triangle to initiate squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with the square attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you will be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage.
Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage.
Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with square attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using triangle. Phase Sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of your enemy's reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case,
It would be a good idea to practice.
Let's do this.
Let's test the fight. If you're unhappy with how a battle's going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing... What? Assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
Sick.
Bruh. Stroll. Ow. My eyes. The archetype can level up. That's good to know.
Everything's pretty standard.
Right?
No choice but to cut through them.
There they are.
You gotta be careful.
Oh, crap.
Incoming.
Ow. Enemy turn, which is dangerous.
No, we're looking good here.
I just passed my turn.
It's okay.
Looks like we don't have
We can
the
do
skills
this.
to hit their weakness right now.
Ah. Ow. Thanks, Stroll. Archetype experience, alright. Bouncy bark. Yes. Why is that guy gold?
Right there.
Oh wait, I should probably just attack you first. No cross. Wait. You think we can get all out attacks?
Better be sure. A tough one.
Scales attack.
That's how I survived this war.
Increased agility. Also music. Bouncy bark. Gotta go this way. There's just a merchant here. Get over here!
Let's go. Still up?
Keep pressing it.
Stunned.
I'll be getting a head start.
Phantom dance. Whoa, okay, that was cool.
Take this. Go on, finish the job.
Very nice. Unscathed triumph.
Thumb down. Victory well earned.
Woo. So what are you doing here, sir?
What is it?
Haven't seen you all around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you?
You seem dodgy yourself.
You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
What are you doing in
such a remote place? Oh, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human had appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Yeah, fine, no. My apologies. I didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Listen, in my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I've heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby waterfall. Hope nothing bad has happened. About that. I got a decent chunk of cash. This is too much of my cash. We'll buy a couple medicinal herbs. I think those will be handy. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, you found something worth selling. I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't have me scavenging for it today, though.
Thank you.
I'll stay put until the beasts have settled down, Sam. You find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me. Well, about that, I have some stuff to sell.
Now then.
Here's the garbage.
I see the enemy. There they are.
Well, I definitely want to level up more and more and more. I'm assuming that we probably... how did you see me? You won't attack a human, will you? I do like that you can have, like, your own action battle before going into it. Sick. Oh!
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Very beautiful.
Right there. I see the enemy. There they are. Come on.
Gotcha.
This is our chance. Forward. I won't hold back. Win.
Sick.
Just one left.
Bro, I love these this archetype already.
Try some of this.
Oh, whoa! Critical.
You hate to see it.
Careful, we've got company.
Yeah, there's a lot of wolves here. Thanks. Thanks. I don't know what the right path is, Galka.
I see the enemy. Let's push through.
Get over here.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got. Everyone, go.
Well, now I definitely gotta use magic here. Sick. Thank you.
It's okay. A tough one.
Don't gotta worry. Farewell. Unscathed triumph. I'm assuming we don't have our full menu yet, because I assume there has to be more stuff to it. Also, I feel like they're probably gonna have a more stylish menu eventually. I don't know. I just get the feeling. I'm scared. I don't know how I managed to actually get the upper hand on that, but I'll take it. Unscathed triumph. Oh, that works. Also, where did you come from? I thought I killed you. Nice. Unscathed triumph. Is there another one here?
Lord, there's got something to grow tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on?
We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our worries. I know you can hear me. I'll show you, so show yourself. Would you rather we come to you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? The bastard lived long enough. Kill him, quick! Carol.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
Come on!
Scour!
What is that? Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter.
Yeah, it's not. Hope you're scared.
Let's do this.
Will's being targeted.
Blast.
Yep. Garm greatly reduces damage to your character takes.
What's that?
Watch out! Take him out for me, please. Mage fire. Ah. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to the up and down to move the party members between rows. Ah, interesting. In which case, I think it might be okay to want to target, stay in the back here with Will. If they're targeting Will, that is. Now. Well, now that we've got soldiers targeting us, we're definitely in trouble. Will's being targeted. Guard! Kill him! Mage fire. You can't hurt me. There you go.
Are these soldiers from the fort? They survived. No, that couldn't be.
They simply desert us, aren't they?
That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit?
I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Here we are, the mine.
Here we are.
It's so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned.
Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within.
I'd happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
Oh, we can finally save! 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 If I can speak, that'd be nice. This is what I want. Traveling peddler, a merchants who travel from town to town, selling regional specialties from across the kingdom at higher markup. They're invariably foreign travelers, even willing to explore caves and other places where the world's monsters are most likely to lurk. Their sense of adventure and the rarity of their goods often inspire awe in those who have never ventured outside their town's borders.
Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can.
It wasn't just my imagination. I think we were being followed this whole time. But like Rhea said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. There is one person that technically lived. Why are you also coming through here, buddy?
Of course, indeed. This will be the shortest route to get to the other side of the mountains. Haven't you heard? The place was abandoned, but a few blokes stay behind to do some less than illegal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason. So, if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you.
I feel like in this area is probably where I feel like Stroll's gonna awaken as well. There are obviously I mean, I've kind of neglected to say it, but there are definitely a lot of Persona influences in this game, and I'm cool with it. I think it's cool with the whole archetype stuff and stuff, but I do think the structure of the games is very much Persona. And I guess that makes sense considering this is made by the team that made Personas 3, 4, and 5. So, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, yeah, I see it. I like it. It's just I see it.
Wait.
What's up?
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them?
Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause the scene and risk crown theocracy coming down this place, right?
Oh, sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up to us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
Let's go. Into the dungeon. Nord Mines.
However,
it's so quiet. I'm sure there are still people working here.
That disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alluring you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely...
Oh, deserters!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we walked right into an ambush. They got us at a disadvantage. We're cutting us in a narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back, now.
Still use the entrance already barricaded with soldiers.
Surrender immediately. You got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We are forced to retreat. We have no choice. A human...
Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. It appears we stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We'll fight our way through.
Right there. Charging in. Let's do this.
Enemy attack!
So, the humans... Are you guys controlling humans somehow? Wow, that guy died. Wow, you guys are pathetic. Oh, hey. Critical strike!
Take this. Stay focused.
It's a tough one.
Ow.
Here they come. Let's keep this up.
That should do it.
So we got a bunch of soldiers in here.
What are you doing?
They saw us.
There they are.
That was brilliant. Stop right there. I can't believe this.
Grab scrap metal. These guys are pretty pathetically weak, so I just gotta make sure I don't get a random strike off on me.
Over there. Someone's gonna lapse.
Hey, are you alright?
You alright, bro?
I didn't see no deserters. Please, don't kill me.
I'm not gonna cur. Yeah. Life is gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us.
It was that captain guy.
Oh, come on, let's move.
The general or whatever, captain guy.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Can't believe this.
Honestly, I don't know myself.
There they are.
Ow.
Very impressive.
Huh?
It's not.
It's as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected.
Yep, you. Hi there.
I knew I'd find you here.
What's up, buddy?
You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Do you happen to know anything about that human then?
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
So what the hell's going on then?
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
Why did you do this, though?
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So you're using humans in order to scare the people into proving... I see.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
So this is all for Louise.
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
Yes.
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
You're a coward.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Stroll?
7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Harlia?
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
You.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know.
Stroll.
This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Awaken.
Who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler.
Yes.
It is time for thou to choose thy path. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
Awaken.
What the? Oh, no. I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Oh! A metal heart.
My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh, yes!
Come, I will show you a world with honor.
Yes! The way... An archetype.
He's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
Bro, the freaking crowd with the microphone heart.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that!
That was sick!
This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors.
Nothing but a coward.
Fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
You got it. Diagonal slash.
I'll cut you down.
Oh!
Stay calm. Let's go. Scour.
Warrior. That's the name of it, of that archetype. Resist fire. Defense rose.
The audacity. No holding back.
Warrior.
Hack and slash.
Slice and dice. Bro, really? Thank you. Oh, and it just now occurs to me, I'm actually controlling you now.
The freedom of a
I didn't mean to do that. I might be dead. Okay, he's an idiot.
Take this. I call upon royal power within.
Slash!
I will Seeker.
Seeker. Yeah. Mage fire. Ah, gah, gah.
I shall vanquish
Your time's running out, Klinger. Mage flames.
Take this, still standing.
You deserve this one.
I'll cut you down.
Captain's uniform. Now we get him on the team. And he's level 5 already. But endurance.
I admit, it feels good to get strong to see you use that.
Tarukaja. Oh, hey, Tarukaja. It's literally just Tarukaja. Okay, I know what that does. Okay. Sweeping slash. Tetrabreak. Negates one enemy's repel physical attack skill. Cyclo, sweeping slash.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
Yeah.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I guess we're heroes.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them.
Disgusting.
Talia was its name. I'm the son of its lord.
Stroll.
What really happened? We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start.
You were never gonna get help.
If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it.
Hey.
I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more,
You don't even have to say it, buddy.
please, let me join your cause.
But of course.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Oh, we're brothers in arms, bucko.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor.
Oh, you've already earned it. Yeah.
Now, onward.
Onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The virtue of the warrior. A bond with Stroll.
Together we stand.
Can now study the warrior. So hang on, if all these hexagon panels are the amount of classes in the game, then that means there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 jobs in the game. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll. I want to try and get all of these.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
Gallico, when are you going to awaken your archetype?
Huh? Wait.
What?
What?
Oh, hey. More. Wait. Gallica.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Why are you here now?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more.
I brought my fairy friend.
And a fairy? I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We'll meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected.
Yeah, same.
Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Yeah. More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes?
Yeah.
Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you. If you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Don't worry, Gallica. He's definitely weird, but so far he's proven to be helpful.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Oh, another archetype.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The archetype of the mage. Gallica.
I won't lead you astray.
The party can now study the mage. The heroic embodiment of the mage.
Hey, wasn't that...
Yeah, I got another archetype because of that.
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength.
I like it.
Further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle.
Ooh.
As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype.
Oh.
By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
Oh, we can actually make Grius an archetype user?
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
Oh, heck yeah.
The nature of the seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
The nature of the seeker.
This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart, and will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Firstly, let's consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please.
Grius.
This is a chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is that you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel.
Each character can study archetypes attained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these.
I guess the game probably wants me to do mag, right? The mage, using fire, ice, and electric magic, excels at hitting enemies' weak points. Yo, that is a sick design. I'm a big fan of the big robe. Although I feel like Grius would be a user of the Oh, wait. I guess the game does want me to use it, so...
This right here.
An expert in magical attacks of 3 specialties, fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, the mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot do much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through the MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You have to use your magic strategically to succeed. Wait. I still love these designs of these things. These designs are sick. So we can actually keep... maybe Grius won't die. I'm not sure anymore. I just don't know what I want you to use, bro. I guess the mage. I mean, worst comes worst, I can farm for mag, I think.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man from the with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Voices of past hero souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
What did you see?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? It's the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
I see. This could be useful.
Fascinating.
The man with the eye patch now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with that new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now from here on. There's actually different colors to some of them. Wait. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Gold. They actually have somewhat different appearances. I like that. Even if it's just a color change, that's still cool. Oh, what the? Okay, so there's upgrade variants of these too. I see. Gallica rank 3. More rank 3. Well, this is awesome. Well, I'll do some more. Ooh. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the main menu are not available, such as change your archetype. Archetypes when studied in academia can be swapped in town or in dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. Let's check. Yeah, I'll check the stats of your royal virtues. The qualities necessary in a king from the main menu. Raise these virtues in many ways. Ah, yes, I've been meaning to tell you. I was rearranging things the other day and found some that may be useful to you on your journey. I put everything in that box atop the chair. By all means, take it.
Whoa.
The ones in here are in here too.
What now?
Oh, now we get the cool menu. Followers. Okay, so these are our social links, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 total followers we can get. Render aid. Memorandum. Potty. Gallica. And now we can do their tactics and everything. Gotcha. Gallica. Oh, we can just actually auto-equip the strongest.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Mystic scrolls. The scroll has shapes of languages I've never seen. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top.
That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance.
Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places?
I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
Oh!
This drawing,
It looks like a human. It's like the Seeker.
Take a look.
Indeed. It's no more than a simple illustration. But do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype?
Yeah, it's the Seeker, but I guess who the Seeker's what the human the Seeker is based on.
Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to pass. It says, Caden,
Likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, though I cannot begin to tell you why I feel so certain.
Well, that's interesting. I see why my name is now being used separate from the main character's name.
A person's name. That's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Am I the Seeker?
Should you learn anything new, I'd appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please, examine the score whenever you've learned new truth.
Resembles the Seeker. Says Caden. My name! You have cats! Yes! That's right. It was a good kitty.
I usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only source I have as I'm confined here.
He is amazing. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. You are the best little kitty. Obtain a hero's essence.
Oh, looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it.
The heck is this?
What now?
This place.
Oh, what the? I hit square and it gave me this. Oh, okay. I think that this is going to be a... It's basically going to be Persona, but with its own kind of story. That's not Persona based.
What now?
Oh boy, here we go. Not many months in this game. What did I want to look in here for again? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the memorandum. This will do too. Mag. Minuscule fragments of magma crystals that accumulate in the bodies of animals and magical beings in areas where magma is dense. Though they are of little use to ordinary citizens, there is a system in Grand Trad where people can sell their fragments. As a result, some people, like soldiers, whose work gives them ample opportunity to leave the city, carry a bag to collect them instead of throwing them away. One thing I do just kind of hope is that... Well, actually, no. I'll wait. It's probably not going to be what I think anyways, if it's going to be like the Persona series, but... Halia, a mountain village governed by House Heliatis, the family of Leon Stroll. Not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Stroll's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to their people. However, when a human suddenly attacked 7 years ago, the village was reduced to rubble after petitions for the state army's aid went unanswered. Stroll's parents lost their lives saving their son and their people. Today, the village remains uninhabited, no trace of its former self remaining. Moore's pet cat who lives in academia with him. He doesn't necessarily resemble like animals called cats that exist elsewhere. The strange germ hanging around his neck, a type of magic igniter according to Moore, allows for visions of him to be projected outside of academia. The captain in charge of new recruits at the recruitment center, a short, portly, unsoldierly man, called an incompetent fool by Stroll after an attack on the fort led him to order new recruits to the front lines in a panic. Or so he made it seem. In actuality, he is a fervent supporter of Louise, and had always planned to take a mass of new recruits to die at the hands of humans in order to demonstrate his support of Louise's assertions. The son of the noble family of Halia, a village that was destroyed by a human. Now that he has lost his home and family, he only has his pride to redeem himself from the shallowness of his past self. Galka tried to stay irresolute as Will's chaperone, but as he gets involved in an unexpectedly intense battle, she begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. However, with the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can.
It spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame.
What's this? Ah! It's just a tutorial area. Nice. What's over here? Archetypes. Archetypes cannot realize their true potential on individual strength alone. Strategies must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. Naturally, optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular specialization and boldness in planning. So, is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills. Obtain information about enemies' advantage. You can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetypes strategically. Enemy reinforcements. Wait, wielding weapons. A channeled archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easier. While in dungeons, the protagonist's method of attack depends on his weapon and can be changed by switching his archetype that he's channeled. Different archetypes change both the actions available and the protagonist's attack range. Keep this in mind when choosing an archetype for the protagonist. Okay, good to know. Wow, this is a big room, actually. Oh, the Book of Apocalypse. How pleasant.
What's this ominous red book? It's all chained up.
I advise you don't touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not. Suffice it to say, it must not be read without due precaution.
I want to read it.
What's this?
Please stop touching the scary red book. I chained it up for a reason, for God's sake. My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as
as I first believed.
Oh crap, we're leaving!
To awaken to their own power. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure there will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
No, I don't want to leave yet! I didn't open the chest!
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Hey.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Yeah, you can use it now. I told the two of them about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
I don't know either.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Fair enough.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You now give instructions. Auto battle.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Can I go back?
Look.
Whoa, what the?
Look, over there.
What's up?
What's the matter?
Moore's right there.
More? Is that a person? I see no one there.
So no one else really sees him? Maybe we're the only ones who can go into that room.
Oi, are you all right?
Hi.
I saw a dead mine and assumed there had been some accident, but look at it now, that isn't the case at all.
It was the military.
What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me they're after the miners.
Hold on.
Wait, how'd you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit was sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. The only one I saw was that pasty fellow who looks like some kind of general.
You mean Claire? Well, we left him splayed out over there. What? He's gone!
Damn it.
We must go after him. He'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements.
No.
Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He's bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Louise as anything but a disgrace.
Sure.
You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us.
I have no idea what it's all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm gonna be around for a while, so you need anything, you know what to ask.
Traveler voices. See what level other players were at and what party formations they used when they cleared dungeon. The World Wide Web of weirdos, which includes me. Oh. Go to academia. Oh, the book is absorbing me.
Right.
I was rearranging things the other day and found something that may be useful to you on your journey.
Let me grab that box. I never grabbed it before. Heroes Incense and Heroes Fruit. And 30,000 gold. Have fun, kiddo. Magic bread and... Why'd you give me stale bread? Oh, good. What are you feeding him? I see that bowl on the ground and...
I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment.
Cat.
What now?
Awaken Steel. Take inventory. Wield power. Make ready. Forge bonds. Render aid. Look forward. Study notes. Change the game. Change the game. There's actually something I also want to mention with this game. Can I mention how well optimized it feels compared, like, at the very least, I think it, okay, I might be wrong on that aspect, but it feels good, well optimized to me. I'm not exactly an expert on that kind of stuff, but all I know is that when I played Persona 3 Reload, it definitely made my computer make some funny sounds, and this game does not make my computer make funny sounds. I can't... Research notes, merchant, faker, brawler, gunner. Are these all the archetypes? They are, aren't they? Berserker, summoner, masked dancer, thief, knight, warrior, mage, or seeker. What was this one over here then? Archetype Advancement Handbook. To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foes. Archetypes rank up by earning a EXP, which is only awarded to activate channeled archetypes. Whoops. Each archetype has its own set of unique parameters, but so do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is the total measure of one's strength in combat. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. These are added to the character's base parameters, and the sum determines their stats in battle. It's worth noting that this means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channeled. You may seek even more powerful forms of each archetype. To study them, one must grow closer with certain supporters and cultivate the original archetype. Each archetype has at least one stronger, more advanced form you will eventually be able to study. Advanced archetypes can be studied after achieving a higher rank with corresponding follower. However, studying an advanced archetype will require both mag and ranking up the base archetype high enough. Sounds good. I do kind of hope that I can farm for these easily later on. But we'll see. The Seeker archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who ventured into unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals. These souls together formed the power of the Seeker. This was not just one legendary hero. Across many lands and eras, those intrepid spirits who sought greater heights on the Seeker's path have borne that alias. Among them, the adept who pursues a magical path I dubbed the Magic Seeker, and the elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul I dubbed the Soul Hacker.
So Seeker archetype has a whole sequential lineage. The Seeker archetype does not excel at any one skill, but it bears the specialties of many other heroes and can perform any task. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Let no Seeker forget this truth. I see. So it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. So, hang on a minute.
What now?
We'll look at it. So, hang on, actually. We're going to check this right now. Does that mean... I'm going to go down back to more. More. I want to talk.
Do make yourself at home.
Lectures.
What would you care to know?
That is what? What is it, Boyle? I can't wait to see what these R archetypes look like. Though it is interesting that we can learn what these are already. The other ones we have, except for one of them is seemingly blanked out. But we know the existence of the Commander, Merchant, Faker, Brawler, Gunner, Healer, Berserker, Summoner, Masked Dancer, Thief, and Knight. We've also got to check out the Mage archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought relentlessly to unravel the secrets of magic. Their souls together form the power of the Mage. Among them, the adept who grasps at ultimate power I dub the Wizard, and the elite who commands the elements I dub the Elemental Master. In addition, another elite form making use of dark magics is known to exist. Truly, the Mage archetype has unparalleled command of affinity-based magic. But mages devote themselves fully to mind and Magla. While the mind is powerful, it must kneel before pure strength at times. Let no mage forget this truth. So it's a great archetype for hitting enemies' weak spot points with powerful magic, but it can't really dish out damage or take much punishment. Warrior. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together formed the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slays hordes I dubbed the Swordmaster, and the elite disciple of the blade I dubbed the Samurai. The warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword. Its devotees belong on the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. But a sword's purpose is ultimately as a weapon, and it is not weapons alone that decide a battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth. So this archetype has really good attack and defense, and their value comes from attacking in the front row, but they're not very versatile beyond the sword.
Please, do make yourselves. What would you care to know? What would you care to know?
Studying a new archetype will allow you to use it. He was studying many archetypes.
What would you care to know?
Spending time with your father is the key to pushing associate archetype. Deepening your understanding between you and your spores will inevitably strengthen you and your allies.
What would you care to know?
Whoops.
What would you
Stop making me repeat myself, you idiot. Listen?
Does this worry
You want to know about cats? Ah, about that cat in particular, I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here. But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life. For whatever reason. I like him. Clearly, Moore has to be a good guy, because there's no good person who doesn't like cats. Come on. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. I just now noticed something else. Archetype Mastery. That's interesting. So what moves can the other archetypes learn? So bot for fire, Blizz for ice, Conde for electric, raising MP and Magic Circle increases magic skill attack by 10%, attack for or increases if archetypes of the same lineage are present. And then for the warrior, diagonal slash, heat up passively increases the physical skill attack, slicer 2 to 4 times the physical slash. All right.
still the Seeker.
Adieu.
Why am I the Seeker? I'm the Seeker, apparently. I'm just now noticing there are a bunch of these stands there, but there's only this one Book of Apocalypse. There's a part of me that assumes this might be a New Game Plus thing. That's what a part of me says. It's either a New Game Plus thing or a challenge mode of sorts. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh.
Well, let's go back to reality. Alrighty then. I think we're going to go ahead and end here for today. So, I am already in love with this game. This game is already amazing. I cannot wait to see more. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.